After an all-day affair, Tom Luginbill kind enough to hang out with us here on National Signing Day. It's a huge day if you love and follow college football. And signing day is when official commitments can become official.
Sure.
Up until today, it's just verbal. So who had the best day in terms of the players that they got to commit verbally and then sign today? What team would that be?
Without question, it's the USC Trojans. You know, so many teams came in with their class locked up. You're just trying to hang on, avoid surprises. SC came in knowing they were going to have a lot of numbers. They had cast a wide net, and it was either going to go really, really well or really, really poorly. They end up signing 6 players out of the ESPN 300 that were not committed to them yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, big day for the Trojans.
Florida did pretty well as well, didn't they?
Florida did well and came into the day with a lot of what I think is unfounded negativity around the program and concerns about recruiting. I think they closed in the offensive line like they needed to. They closed at running back, certainly at receiver, and again in the offensive line, another need spot.
All right, who is a class that outperformed what its on-field performance was? A team that surprised?
2 teams, Stanford. Now, Stanford's on-field performance was quietly good. This class has 14 verbal commitments, and I would argue it's on par with what Clemson has brought in off of this national championship season. Tremendous players at positions we've come to know at Stanford. The offensive line, 2 top 8 offensive tackles, tight end, our second-ranked pocket passer at the quarterback position. Stanford did a wonderful job. Will Muschamp at South Carolina, a deep class. Positions of need in the defensive secondary and up front, and I would attribute a lot of that to the likelihood that he took what was probably a 4-8, 3-9 roster that he inherited, took it bowling and created some positive momentum.
And then finally, I would just ask for the folks that, because it's always the same sort of teams, and you're going to see those teams on TV because they're some of the best teams, and you're going to see somebody who signed today become a star before our eyes. It might surprise people that don't pay attention to this. So who's a name that you'd say, remember this come next fall?
Not going to be flashy, but it's what wins championships. This is the first time ever in the ESPN 300 we've had 2 offensive linemen in the top 2 spots. Both of them, number 1 ranked player Trey Smith, number 2 ranked offensive tackle Isaiah Wilson. Tennessee and Georgia, both huge need positions along the front. Both will step on the field and impact those 2 teams right away.
These guys show up expecting to.
So far ahead of the curve.
But there's a difference, Tom, between being expecting to and then being ready to. And I think that's what we're seeing more and more. These guys arrive ready to contribute, and that's can be the difference between being a decent team that's bowling and a team that's got a chance to win titles. I know it's been a long day.
No Terps?
Thank you. Well, I thought they surprised. I thought maybe they'd be the answer for a team that surprised. They top 20 class, right?
Top 20. It lured 2 guys late that people didn't see them getting. I like it, yeah.
No big deal. You know, DJ Durkin did a hell of a job, and we couldn't be prouder of him.
Good.
Thanks for the time, man.
You bet, man.